Welcome to another episode of the Balancing Hormones Naturally podcast, where we offer actions and steps you can take today to start balancing your hormones naturally. This is your podcast host, Leah Brueggemann. I am a functional diagnostic nutritional practitioner. I am honored and excited to be your guide on your journey to better understanding your hormonal health and how it affects your everyday life. Hey ladies, welcome back to another episode of Balancing Hormones Naturally. Today is all about optimizing your sleep and how important sleep is and all of the things. And okay, we are going to go off on some crazy tangents here, but you guys, sleep is so important. Okay, while you're sleeping, your body's repairing, your body is detoxing, your body is resetting, your body is just, repairing all of the things. And if you are just saying, I'm just going to sleep when I'm dead, trust me, you're going to be feeling really cruddy pretty fast, right? We need sleep. And the amount of sleep that you need is going to be, some people need 7 hours, some people need 8 hours, some people need 9 hours. So you have to figure out what is working best for you. But consistency is going to be the first thing. Let's just talk about consistency. So going to bed and getting up at the same time. Going to bed, getting up at the same time. Okay? So whether that's 10, you get up at 6, or you go to bed at 11 and you get up at 7, or you go to bed at 9, you get up at 6, like whatever it is, consistency. The more hours you can get before midnight is going to be the better. Okay? The more rested you're going to be. Okay? Your liver is doing a lot of work for you at nighttime. And it doesn't just catch up if you go to bed later. So like if you're going to bed later, you're going to bed at 1, you're just like, okay, liver, like just catch up for me. Your liver doesn't do that. It just skips whatever work it was supposed to do earlier. Okay. And the more you keep skipping your sleep, the more issues we're going to be having with our cortisol and our HPA axis, the more issues you're going to be having with blood sugar balance and cravings, more issues we're going to be having with stress, more issues you're going to be having with detoxification, okay? And that is why, like, when you get less sleep, you'll notice that you have a ton of cravings the next day, right? Because our cortisol is typically higher, okay? You feel like you just want to eat the house. You're kind of cranky. You're kind of hangry. You're all of the things, right? So first, let's start with just consistency. Can you go to bed at the same time and get up at the same time every day? Can we just start? And, like, let's get there. If you right now go to bed at 1 a.m. in the morning, oh my gosh, you should see my eyes if I'm looking at you right now. If you consistently go to bed at 1 a.m. in the morning, or you're scrolling TikTok or Instagram before you go to bed, you guys, we need to prepare our body for rest. We need to prepare our body to wind down. How can you go to bed if you're scrolling your phone and feeding into everybody else's drama and then expect to just go to sleep and rest? Like, it doesn't really work that way, okay? And then on top of that, the more exposure to blue light, it's going to inhibit your production of melatonin. Which also, you guys, did you know that 90% of your melatonin is made in your gut? Yeah, made in your gut. So that is why if you are having trouble sleeping and staying asleep, I want to talk about your gut health, okay? Anyways, back to sleep hygiene. Okay, so let's talk about what a good sleep routine would be. And it's going to be different for everybody, okay? Some people need an hour. Some people need a half an hour, like whatever it is. But Leah would love you forever. No. Your body would be so thankful to you if you would get off screens an hour before bed, okay? You can even put on blue blocker glasses earlier than that. But get off screens an hour before bed. Read a book. Literally, read a book. I know, that is such a novelty. Do some journaling, do some breath work, do some stretching, do something calming. I don't care what it is. Just relax, okay? Get off screens. Get off screens. And then, like, that's honestly the most important, you guys. If you have trouble going to sleep, something I would recommend is actually minerals. Minerals can be helpful. Even having a nice snack before bed could be really helpful. You guys, my all-time favorite snack before bed, because it is high in minerals and also it just tastes bomb, is dates. And I will put some nut butter in them, either like almond butter, or I'll even put like Kerrygold butter in there, and then just warm it up for like 10 seconds in the oven. Sprinkle some Celtic sea salt on it, and it's so good. It's so good. It's literally so good. Okay, now I'm hungry thinking about that, but that's a great snack. High in minerals, and will help keep your blood sugar stable as you sleep, which is a lot of times why some people will wake up in the middle of the night. It's because their blood sugar dropped and their cortisol spiked to raise their blood sugar up, and therefore you woke up. Okay, so that would be my 2 cents, is wind down, get off screens, you guys, eat something or take some minerals, something to help you sleep. Minerals can really help you sleep. If you also have trouble sleeping, some other things that are helpful are actually tart cherry juice. It can help increase your body's production of melatonin. So, taking that like a half an hour before bed could be really helpful. Sleeping in pitch darkness is also helpful. You guys, blackout curtains, like put cardboard over your windows and then put blackout curtains, like whatever it is to have extreme darkness while you're sleeping is going to be chef's kiss, going to be beautiful, going to be wonderful. The other thing is actually turning your phone on airplane mode or unplugging your Wi-Fi at night is going to be great, is going to be helpful as well. All of these things are going to set you up for a great sleep, okay? And being consistent with this, be consistent with it. If you have more trouble sleeping as well, another supplement I recommend is magnesium. That could be really, really helpful for you. I personally like magnesium glycinate. It's one of my top favorite ones, most absorbable. I really like that one. But there are other forms of magnesium depending on what specifics you're needing. I have a lot of people that are like, I took magnesium and I had diarrhea all the time. It's probably because you took magnesium citrate. It literally gets your bowels moving. So if you're ever constipated, magnesium citrate is a good go-to. Anyway, so that was kind of a sidetrack, but I like magnesium for that, okay? The more you can support the sleep, the more you're going to be supporting your HPA axis, the more you're going to be supporting your adrenals, the more you're going to be supporting your blood sugar and healing. You guys, sleep is so important. You can handle so many things better when you are well rested, which is why with my clients, I'm always like, let's talk about your sleep hygiene. Let's talk about our sleep routine before we're going to bed and how we're waking up. What does that routine look like? Are we just grabbing our phone and getting super stressed and our adrenaline is rushing and we're just putting out fires and getting into drama as soon as we wake up? Are we getting into drama right before we go to bed? If the answer is yes, like if you're watching something dramatic or you're getting involved in people's drama on social media, your body doesn't know that that's not happening to you right in this moment, so it's still raising your cortisol levels, you guys. Okay, so set a routine. I would love for you to actually message me after you listen to this and tell me what your routine is going to look like. I want to get the ideas, okay? So message me on Instagram. I would love to hear from you. And just be consistent with it. Can you give me 30 to 60 days and tell me that you aren't feeling better? That your sleep isn't better by initiating this routine, like getting your body ready for sleep, okay? So your body can start winding down, okay? Another thing that I do like to do while I'm sleeping, I kill 2 birds with 1 stone, is I do a castor oil pack some nights. Castor oil is amazing for liver support. I get the Queen of Thrones castor oil packs, which I'm not sponsored by them, but if you want to sponsor me, that would be great. I will look for your email. But they are super less messy. Okay, that was really bad grammar. They are less messy than other castor oil packs, and they just come in this little package, and they have shiny fabric on one side and then the cheesecloth or soaking fabric on the other, and you literally just put the castor oil on and tie it, and you just go to sleep like that. Probably not the cutest thing in the world, but it gets the job done, and I have noticed I don't have a ton of mess with those. And I also noticed that I do it more often because it's not such a hassle as it was before when I was doing the cheesecloth. So that's my recommendation. Set a routine, stick to it, get some minerals in if you need to, get some magnesium in if you need to, relax, get your stress down, wind yourself down. Go to sleep. It is so important. So important. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Balancing Hormones Naturally. If you found this helpful, I would love for you to share it with a friend and post it on your stories and tag Balancing Hormones Naturally podcast so we can get this message out. You can find me on Instagram at Leah_BRUEG, and I would absolutely love to hear from you.